Today with a Veve OMI update video. You guys, if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I love y'all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, like, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that thanks button down below. I think there's a bunny in my room. I'll have to check. So, a little bit of news today. Okay, first off, chocolate. So good. So good. Oh, let me grab my handy-dandy telephone. And we'll start with some Feesh news. So, Brockman Blockchain tweets, it's almost Feeshmas. A snapshot for the list is this Thursday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I actually don't know if that's Wednesday night, if that's tonight. I'm pretty sure that's tonight, in like 4 hours from now. Midnight on Thursday. One Feesh is all you need. Max items is 5x, so no need to hoard. I don't know if that's one Feesh per... I think it's one Feesh per wallet, though. I think, is it 5 items per Feesh? I don't know, it's not clear. Let me check the Discord, because there's not a ton of meat on that information bone we got there. So let me go to the Feesh board. I'll see if he has it in announcements. No, it's the same thing. If you don't have a Feesh by then, you'll have to work extra hard to participate. Okay, so that's the thing. Snapshot of the Feeshmas is Thursday at midnight. If you don't have a Feesh by then, you'll have to work extra hard to participate. Participate in what? So that's the other thing I'd asked him about. If y'all haven't seen the live stream, the podcast that he was on, definitely go watch. I did that yesterday, and I thought it was really good because he gave a lot of insight onto OUP. Not so much on MCP, we didn't really cover that too much. He gave a lot of insight on what the Veveverse demo was like, how Feeshes worked into that, and then obviously the Feeshes as well. And one, again, it's all public, it's all on the live stream. But I asked him, I was like, oh, hey, this Feesh is not like any other Feesh that I've ever seen. You know, it looked a little bit bigger, it had like a thing inside. I thought it was meant for like a mini game or a ride. And then he says, well, it's almost like it's another artist's interpretation of Feesh. I was like, oh. So whether it's I mean, he has many artists that he talks with a lot. He has many, trying to think, I think a bunch of artists already have done designs for items in the Feeshverse, in the Feesh universe. And you have, I mean, again, I don't know who's who or which is which, but you have, yeah, like Brian Morris, you have Broken Crayons, you have, I guess, any artist with a B in their name. There's just a bunch of different ones already, so it's very possible that a couple of those artists might also have their interpretations of Feesh that you can get for the Veveverse. I don't know if that's going to be an airdrop. I don't know if that's going to be for a for a snapshot, and you'll have different Feesh items or Feesh airdrops that are maybe not Feesh. They just look like Feesh that you could put, because again, any of the airdrops that you get are an NFT. So anything that you get is whether it be a pumpkin, whether it be a grandfather clock, you could have your entire tank, not only just in your Feeshverse, but you could have that in the Veveverse as well, because you could migrate all your items there. So I think that's what he's saying is it might be for the snapshot. So anyway, talking a lot about this. Oh, excuse me. I have more to go over. NFT holder, or at Epico Veve, this guy says, confirmed with David, in Q1 of 2023, everyone will get, excuse me, a free Veveverse slash Veve, a Veveverse vault, a building that will be AR enabled just like this, probably nothing. Let me lower the brightness down so for y'all can get that. The way this looks, like, oh, they put the Veveverse, you know, on a table. That table is not there. That table is straight up not there. Obviously, let's go to this. Obviously, you just think the building is not there and you put it on a table. No, that whole table is not there. That whole table is something just extra crazy. In the Veveverse demo, you could not go underneath, you know, that table. You could just be on the surface area. But here's what I'm kind of concerned with. When we do land, right? When we do land, hold on, let me get to the, hello Dash. Okay, so when we do land, There's no. They say you're allowed to go and you're allowed to get into your DeLorean and you're allowed to fly. We saw a bunch of things fly in the Veve first. We saw Feesh fly. We saw other things fly. And if you're able to do that, but you're also able to script and code so that when somebody enters your land space or airspace, then certain things could happen to your NFTs. They could have a shrink ray. They could set up things where if they, you could have teleportation devices where you can go to other people's things. If you happen to step on, let's say, my land somewhere and hit a teleportation device and you go to Brock's channel, you go to his thing in the Veveverse, you go to Taps's, you go to Wendy's, Veve Fambams, whoever. I think it might be possible to put that in the air as well. You could be flying really, really high. And if you still have the air rights as a property owner, you could put those teleportation devices anywhere. Suddenly you're flying in your DeLorean, then boom. And then you're able to go and because you're on somebody else's property rights, they have the right to go and essentially boot you. And I don't know why you would want people to not be on your property. That would be kind of a troll. Oh, hey, go here. And then when you go there, it's like, oh, you're automatically transported to somewhere else. Like, this isn't what I signed up for at all. That'd be really dope in like a hide and seek place where you have, let's say, like 10 places participating, and then you go somewhere, and then boom, you're suddenly transported somewhere else. Like, oh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Anywho, moving on. Look like it's a listing. Okay, so I don't know how many. I think I'm pretty sure he only has 2, but somebody on my comments were talking about the name wars, and he's like he was thinking about selling a number 50, and then he's like, oh, actually, yeah, that is my listing. It's number 50 for 500. Dr. Profit just bought it. So Dr. Profit has I think 2 of the Marvel Mighty sets, the new Wakanda ones. He's not the one that's stacking, I don't think. I think that is just that he just happened to buy it just because it was a low mint number. Other things we have. So speaking of whales, God's entry was on Cavell Anderson's. Wasn't even a podcast. It was just like a 20-minute video that they did together, talking about what Ethereum's doing, talking about what Bitcoin's doing, talking about maybe we capitulate, maybe Bitcoin goes down like another 30, 40, 50%. He thinks it can go down to about 10.3, give or take 10,300. But he also said that because of the manipulation that's going on with OMI, when you have that one giant seller, OMI has been beaten down so much that he doesn't believe it will track Bitcoin. He thinks that right now is accumulation zone. It's like you should, basically saying without saying, he said you should be buying right now. So I bought a little more. I will have 150 million OMI before the end of the week, or maybe by Friday, maybe by that day. So I'm extraordinarily bullish on it. He says you could potentially see 00065. You could potentially see 00053. But he says he really doesn't. If we do touch that, we'll touch it. He doesn't believe that will really go below 00053. Also, there's not a lot of data. He says as more data comes out, he might go on Cavell's video. He might go on my podcast, and he might be able to go. But Cavell, he made that video, says like, hey, Comey Whale says to buy now. And again, not financial advice from him or from me, but that's what we're doing. We're accumulating here. Oh yeah, so that's it. 000678 and 0000533 are his numbers, are his base. But definitely go watch that video with Cavell, because he obviously goes into a lot more detail. He goes into a lot more technical terms, and that's a guy that does this for a living. He's got more OMI. I don't know if he has more OMI than me now. He probably does. But they're just dollar cost averaging, same as me, same as one of my other whales as well. I did a video before about, let's see if I can do that. I actually got tagged in this a couple times as well. It was, this is the Wall Street Journal one. Let's go over the Wall Street Journal one real quick. Bob Iger loomed over Bob Chapek after ceding CEO role, creating tensions. So now that he's back, Bob Iger's basically got to prove himself. Bob Iger's got to be like, yeah, we're going to double down on a bunch of stuff. I'm getting more bullish on Bob Iger coming back as CEO for Veve, or CEO of Disney, but I'm more bullish on the relationship with them and Veve, like pretty much with each passing day. But that's not what I read before. What I was reading before, I don't think I have it. But it was to say that Ben Benziga Basically going on why it's important that Bob Iger's back says one of the largest, most recognizable brand companies in the world, Disney, has been slow to adapt to the world of metaverse and NFTs, but the company has partnered with digital collectibles platform Veve to launch the NFTs of Star Wars, Marvel, and Pixar characters. Outside this partnership, the company has been relatively quiet in the space. Why is that? It's because most of these companies have zero idea about what anything is about NFTs. There's a video I saw the other day of this FBI agent in New York that had confiscated a hard drive filled with, I think, a couple 100,000 Bitcoin in like 2014 or whatever. And when they have to, generally the Federal Reserve doesn't open their vault except for Tuesdays unless you have a really large sum of money. So when he goes to whoever's in charge of the Federal Reserve in New York, they're like, "Hey, I have some Bitcoin, I need to put in." And she's like, "Okay, well, come back. The vault opens on Tuesday." And he's like, "Okay, well I have $200 million." And he's like, "Okay, what do you have it in? Like, what currency, what denominations?" And he's like, "Well, I have it in Bitcoin." And then she's just like, "The vault opens on Tuesday." So the dude had to come back with like carry around a couple $100 million worth of not worth of OMI, worth of Bitcoin at that time. This just goes to show you that so many people are so ignorant. Like the government, and the government's generally the last to know things. The government's generally the last to really get new technologies. You have retailers like us in first, and then once it becomes a little bit safer, once it becomes a little bit more mainstream, then bigger companies pick it up. But even before then, you'll have people that are working for these bigger companies. Like if you think that people from Facebook are not buying land in other metaverses, or if you think other banks, like Barclays or Citibank, those people that are not buying land in metaverses, and you're wrong, because I know they are. Like I've talked to these people, so like it's happening, and then come the big companies afterwards. So you have in this way, these companies are right now, like an Elvis song, "Take my hand and show me all these NFTs." I gotta make a parody about that. Show me my NFT. I gotta work on it. Anyway, so that was really, really bullish. I did a video on that before. There are other people that are already in this type of NFT thing, such as Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Cardi B. I think I saw Paris Hilton in here as well. I can't find where she was mentioned. All right, moving on to some other stuff. IP. All right, MicroStrategy gained 11% as firm plans to sell stock and buy more Bitcoin. MicroStrategy, this is Michael Saylor. They've been doing this for forever. Bots today. I did another video on this before. I've been doing like 2 videos and 2 live streams each day, and my voice is destroyed. Let's take a look at how those videos have been doing. Well, not good. Not good at all. So it doesn't look like a ton of people have viewed it. So I'll go, and before I get to the talking about it, I'm just going to go to my channel real quick over on my phone, over on the live stream, and I'm just going to wait for it to do, and y'all can smash that like button. It's a free way to help support the channel. We're going to do that. Do that. Okay. Yeah, so bots on DC. This is rough for a lot of people. A lot of people that are on Palm, most of them are there because of Veve or Bat Cows, but most people are on Bat Cows because of Veve. There's a lot of people on the Veve fam getting the Bat Cows, getting Hero, and getting these DC Palm NFTs. And what's been happening is that, okay, picture, you're with your first girlfriend, right? Or you're with your first, well, yeah, most of you guys here are men, but let's say you're with your first partner, and let's say your first partner, you love them and they kind of love you, but also they're hurting you in a way that you're overlooking. You're just like, oh man, this person is insulting the things that I really like, and this person is they love each other, but it's just not good. It's not healthy. And then you go on to your next partner, and then when they're not intending to do something bad, they just happen to do, because they're people, and people are flawed, and you go and they do something that hurts you, you suddenly have this PTSD. Like, oh God, it's triggered, reminds me of all the bad times I had with my ex-partner. For so long, Veve was plagued with bots, and bots are fairly curbed now. For so long, Veve, you could not cash out. Obviously, you can cash out. You need 1,000 gems. I think next year though they might lower that, because 1,000's a lot. You know, like the mass like if you're like a 15-year-old, which 15-year-olds I don't think they can't KYC anyway. But you know, you put like 30, 40, $50 in a month, and then suddenly you can't cash out unless you sell everything, get those fees. I really think that they're going to lower that next year because again, 1,000 gems is a lot for the the average person. So, but again, they have cash out now. They're going to have crypto pay in. Like we were on this crappy chain for a while on Go Chain. Obviously now we're on Immutable X, but a lot of people have been going and their patience is already like running thin because of the bots that had happened with Veve back in the day. And again, they're mostly curbed now. So when you have a drop of this grail that are, these DC comics have such low mint runs, and they should not. They should have higher mint runs because they will sell out. I mean, clearly they could make it. What would they have? Like how many tens of thousands of people, basically accounts going and getting these. So they would sell out, but they have such limited print runs. They're not making a ton of money. And again, when they're making some money, but all of these people are just getting so heckin' screwed. Like, oh, boss, because you don't have to be a KYC'd account and logged into it in order to participate in these drops, and they're taking advantage. So I did another video on this before. I've done so many videos lately about them going and kind of doing like a Uno reverse and saying, oh, hey, there's a lot of rough patches with Palm right now, and again, as time goes on, those rough patches get smaller and smaller. They'll get less and less time between them. I'm still bullish on them as a whole. It's just that a lot of the bat cows they give a lot of bat cows utility, which is great, but you have 11,000 bat cows. How are you going to give them all utility? And you get hundreds of dollars worth of airdrops, you get a bunch of stuff, and some people will keep them, some people like getting free stuff, but you just can't keep that up forever and expect to grow, because it's in mass adoption. Okay, well, how big are the bat cows going to get before people are just like, dude, can't afford them. I mean, they're several $100s is the floor. It's like $700-800, and I get it. If you want like a Spider-Man, you want whatever from Veve, and you can't get it, there is a whole bunch of different Spider-Man that you can get that is much, much cheaper. You have every level of prices on Veve, and again, Palm is super new, and you got to give them time. But it's really, really, they have some rough patches and unfortunately, well, for them, not for us, people's patience were at an all-time high originally. Like, yeah, that's fine. When Veve first started having these issues, I mean, there was always fudders and complainers, whatever. But they kind of just got like slapped around for so long, waiting for stuff. And now like Veve's here, Veve's arrived, and they're working very, very well. When people go to another new platform, they're just not going to give them that patience that they gave, their first love, which was Veve. So you have a bunch of people that say, okay, grass is not always greener on the other side. Dealing with new technologies and dealing with new platforms, especially being a new company, especially when they don't have a ton of funding, it's that's like, okay, well, let me go back to Veve, because again, we had a million gem sales this week again. This is not stopping. It's like, anyone remember Homeward Bound 2, Lost in San Francisco, where they get out of the crates at the airport, and then Chance and Shadow and Sassy are like in the middle of a runway, and then the plane's coming at them, and Sassy's like, voiced by, oh god, what's her name? Sally Field is like, it's not stopping, they're not stopping! Like, they're not stopping buying gems. I know that was a crazy long road to walk down to get that reference, but that is what I am all about. Anyway, we got to move on. I've been going on for 19 minutes here. So that was the bots. We have JPEG Store saying, buy NFTs with credit card on JPEG Store, powered by @winter_NFTs. Currently testing a feature where you will be able to buy NFTs directly with your card. This feature is coming store-wide soon. No ADA required, just a wallet and card, and you're good to go. And Veve is so ahead of the game where you could, it's just one extra step. You take your credit card and you buy gems, and then you take those gems and you buy. This is so brilliant. And other companies are looking to Veve at what to do. Oh, they're doing it successful, and then they go and they do it. So Veve's kind of the trendsetter right now. Super, super excited about it. All right, moving on. This is like all the bots that just today earlier with Palm. That's nuts. I'm OMI. Leaving the company. Okay, hold on one sec. Parks, Arya, limit. You know, so okay. Oh, that's yeah. Honestly, I'm not going to name the person. When you call people, especially women, because there are so few women in this in this family, you know, and we really should protect them. When you call them a dumbass and you call them a toxic moron, expect to get shunned. Like that. That's just all I'm going to say. Moving on. There is Brock and Blockchain did it again. Saying the Feesh Court has begun a deal. If someone buys any Feesh below mint price on OpenSea, they're giving away 5x previous airdrops. Do a double check for a 0 expiration date if you want in a live Feesh. Cheap Feesh plus extras if you want it. So go and do that. Okay, restart restricted. Blah, 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 blah. So we do have propaganda says account restricted. Going to buy my third legendary. This is how I'm rewarded for spending $2,000 in the marketplace and wasting 5 hours out of my day on a broken drop system only to hit nothing. Again, they're probably getting so many tickets and they're just. I understand the frustration. They're going through a growing rough patch, and you know I think you should give them a little bit what's that called? A little bit of leeway, a little bit of sympathy for what they're going through, but yeah, they're people are not happy. I think that was it. Okay, that's it for the news. I know I've been talking for a little while. Let's go to the comments. We got Oscar F. Saying, I'm finally early. Yo, what up, Oscar F? Milham says, hey, buddy. What up, Milham? How's it going, fam? Tim HMC says, Milham says, how was Decon, dude? It was great. It was, I sung karaoke with Taps again. That's kind of like our thing now. I fell flat on my face. I took pictures of more people there than I ever have before. Spent some time with some friends, like just my bays, my friendos. Yeah, I love people. Ginferno says, howdy. Yeah, dude, Milham, you and Brandy got to come one day to, whether it's New York Comic Con or anything else that they do. It's super wild. It's amazing. Arnold says, howdy. Olivia's an alley boy. Sometimes says, Bubble Bath Nation. Yeah, I took a bath with, not really a bath. It was just, we were in a makeshift hot tub. It just happened to be a bathtub with taps. Yeah, wish you were me. Just says, sir, this is a Wendy's verse. Dude, I can't wait for Wendy's verse. That's one of the only other metaverses outside of Veveverse and Earth 2 that I'm actually really excited for. It looks cool. It looks fun, and I like Taco Bell a lot more than Wendy's, but it looks great, and I'm super pumped about it. William Peartree says, let's freaking go. Hashtag Randy Gang. Lord of the Realms says, let's go, Randy. Spider Sense is real says, it started. It did start. I have Millionaire T says, hey everyone. Hi, Millionaire T's. It do be starting though. Oh, what are those What are those NFT? Hi. Omar Casada says, hi Randy and Dashy. Why, hello. Hello, my good peeps. Hello, my good peoples. Just says, Brock played that off well. Ha 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 ha. RPM 87 says, got 2 million OMI. Cowabunga. Oh, there's some other news that I want. It's more like Harry Potter news. Hold on. Where is the... So Fanny Carbonell in her story today, her first picture that she posts in her story is her just going as if like to keep a secret, right? And then the next photo is of part of the cast of Fantastic Beasts. I think that maybe she might have gotten a phone call saying, hey, we're doing the 4th one. I cannot prove that at all. That is just complete speculation, but yeah. Okay, where was I? Okay. Oh, snap. Holy crap on a crack. Oh, no. All right, be advised, guys. Some people who were at Decon have gotten the Rona. Um, I mean, I feel fine, but good immune system. Um, oh, 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 so sorry. Um, shall I tell my subscriber? I'll just say that there's some people that, at least one person at Decon that happened to get the Rona. So check yourselves if you are, not feeling so hot. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh man, I can't believe RPM got 2 million. Get it, brother, get it. RPM says cowabunga. RPM says sold my electric skateboard to buy more. Oh, that is sacrifice, and I love that stuff. Get it. OMI Panda says hello, Randy and Dashy and fam. It says house is in the shape of an L. Is it? Is it in the shape of an L? Let me see. Photos. See, I look at it more of like, this looks like a half pipe. Like, we got skateboards, we got hoverboards. I want to be able to go and do stuff over there. And then, I could see that, being an L. Yeah, that's fair. I see that. Okay, all right, fair point. Excuse me. Wayne Pear Tree says there must be technical limitations in terms of maximum people in the same Veve house, server bandwidth, etc. Yeah, I mean, eventually, the computational power to have 1,000 people there and all trying to, jump and move at the same time, processing power, it would take a lot. Okay. Hiccups. It would take a lot. Dozen says 0005 is the lowest. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, pretty sure. JKRB says 0001 OMI. That will not happen, unfortunately. I would love to stack there, but not happening. Ofe says Husk Show has 5 sets of Marvel Mighty's Black Panther. I got 2 and talked to a lot of people with multiples. I have 2 as well. Dude, I knew it was going to go to 200, so I should have got more when it was at like 130, 150. And I didn't know it would go to, 300 plus. Well, I don't even know what it is now. I mean, it was at 350 at one point, and then, kind of calmed down a little bit. So I think it's back to close to 300. I think it's like 310. See what we got here. Yeah, 320. So it's been staying around the 310, 330 mark. I would not expect it to go above 350. Maybe like by the end, when people are like, okay, let me get this Marvel Mighty, let me get this. When they announce it's probably going to be Black Panther Shuri, then some people will be like, okay, I need that. But yeah, you're looking at like I think 828 Shuris probably, if not more. Ooh, okay. So something about Litecoin. Something's happening on Litecoin. All right. Sending messages, but I should tweet it. But I don't want everyone to freak out. I just told my peeps on live that someone had it. Didn't say who though. Meow. Okay. Where am I? Well, all right. Let me see. So here's the other thing with the Black. Like, I fully expect whatever. Let's say Namor stays at 320 up until the airdrop. I expect him to go down to less than 200, maybe like 180. Because he can drop that significant percentage because there's a lot of room for it. But Queen Ramonda is at $3. All right, actually, let's do this math. Let's do this math real quick. For Queen Ramonda, okay, hold on. So let's say 350, so 35 for the bottom 10. Plus, let's say 37, so that would be 72. So if you pay $72 to get the bottom 20, right? $72, and then let's say 38. So you're looking at $100 for the bottom 30. And if you get $100 for the bottom 30, it goes pretty much to $4, $3.99. And that's with $100 you get that. And you take away about 9% of the supply. If you go and get Nokia, and again, 9% of the circulating supply, and you would get, well, let's say how much for 1%. So another 40, so $140, and you get 1% of what's out there because there's 4,200. Yeah, there's 4,200 of those out there that were made. So you would get about, for $140, you would get 1% of that, and actually probably a little more because they take away 90. So out of 4,200, you get 4,110. So let's go with that. So to get 1% of, let's say, Nokia, you only need 32 because there's 3,200. Actually 31, so it'd be 3,110. So again, 140 for that. Let's take a look at this. Uncommon. Okay, you're looking at about 50 doll hairs for the first 10. You're looking at about 55 doll hairs for the second 10. All right, so you're looking at about 105 for 10 for 20 of them. And then let's say 58. So on 13, 160. So 163. So it would cost you about $163 for 1% of all the supply of Nokia, but it only costs you $140-ish to get 1% of the supply of Queen Ramonda. So if we're going percentage-wise, it is cheaper to get Queen Ramonda. So who is this Berthan Hall? No, I'm not going to buy from this Birbahi guy. This guy looks like a bot. I'm not buying from him. I will pay 9 cents more and buy from Jay Sweezy Bragg. Yeah, you see that? Meow, meow. Yeah, that's not. I don't have a ton of her. I have 13 of her now. And then obviously M'Baku is going to be more expensive because he's 480 right now. So yeah. If you want to do percentages, that's probably the way to go. Yeah. Moving on. Omi Panda says rate hikes will eventually break something in the bigger markets, and when that happens, crypto is going lower. Just my thoughts. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying that Bitcoin won't go to 10.3. It's very possible it goes 10K, but what I'm saying is that OMI, from both a technical analysis, that we're looking at 00067 and 00053, that is what, the low that God's entry sees. And in conjunction with that, I know a couple of whales, or a whale pod, a whale group, that if it does hit 00050, it's not going lower. Like, I'm telling you right now, it's not going lower. If it does, you would have to have billions of, like, multiple billions of OMI. Yeah. So moving on. Yeah. NFT Hero says we are at the mercy of those two whales. Listen to no one. You don't know what they'll decide to do. Yeah, I mean, this could just be whale games from this one whale that's saying, hey, put a giant cell wall, and then script the bot so that every time someone tries to eat into it, it goes away, and then forcing people to sell lower, shaking out the weaker hands, and then buying into those other sell orders, and that's how it grows. But I mean, you do that long enough, someone's just going to buy you out, and you're just going to not have that. It could be that. It could be someone being forced liquidated. We're not sure. Well, Justin says Obi-Wan got them lemon pepper steppers. Oh, I didn't even look at. I feel like that's a perfect example of what the heck is that? What the heck is that called? Shawshank Redemption. Like, how often do you look at a man's shoes? Like, let's. Oh yeah. He do be having those weird boots though. Oh man, he looks so confused. He looks a little down there. We gotta help him out. Nice. Okay. Yeah. This is true hero. Oh, we love Obi-Wan. We love Obi-Wan so much. Hashtag hero. Hashtag blessed man. The Metaverse says, I'm about to hit my goal of 20 million OMI today. Another 1,000 into OMI. Next step, 25. Dude, get it, get it, get it. Pass me, brother. Omar Kasajay says, I was at an event and saw a wealthy guy accumulating certain stocks during an event. What stocks? Let me know. Hold on. Meow. Why are my searches for the messaging not working? Oh, okay. What stocks? I got to know, man. I got to know. Moving on. Tim Agency is it's because the government doesn't consider Bitcoin a currency; they consider it a property. I mean, this was also back in the day, but yeah, probably the same thing. Woody says, I have a goal of 10 million OMI over the next few months. Get it. We might be down here for several months, like several months. I mean, again, up until once we have bronze tickets, we'll start burning a lot from circulating supply. Our OMI might do it something at some point. Omar says, I was there too and made it to 10.67 million OMI, and you can do it too. Yeah, Omar, give these people inspiration. Carlos Castron says, my goal is 1 million OMI. Love the new technology. Yeah, you can get it if you believe in yourself. Yeah, it's only an extra $800 now, give or take. Nah. Lori Brenner says, hi Randy, let's go. Hi Lori. Hi Lori. Oh, hello Lori. Lori's awesome. The Veve Queen. Z says, I just got finished selling everything today. This FTX thing and other issues that unfold with it is going to bring another serious dip. I mean, I think a lot of that's kind of already priced in, you know? Energy, what up? Empty Heroes at Z. Bro, that dip last week. That dip was last week. You missed it already? I mean, it's still dipped. I mean, it's other things could happen to make it dip also. This is truly one of the movie references of all time. Z says, oh, hell no, it wasn't. LOL. Omar says, BitBoy is really going all out at Kevin O'Leary. Panda's BitBoy needs a meeting. Get that ego in check. Yep. Hold on. Got some info here that I don't think I can share, but oh yeah. I'm just gonna say Tesla's gonna be huge. Tesla is probably gonna have, like I've said before, I'll say it again. Tesla will be a $6 trillion company by 2030. That's roughly like a 9x from here. Well, let's take a look. Let's do the math. Let's see what we're doing. Yeah, let's go the Tesla. Guess it was up today. Up 7%. What's the market cap at? Market cap's, oh yeah. Tesla will do a 10x from here by the end of the decade. Decade. But Chavez, won't that be almost a $6 trillion company? You're goddamn right. I feel like Heisenberg so much. God, I love that. Robin Blockchain says, you can share that Feesh have DNA. Sometimes people find interesting things coded into their DNA. It'll be interesting to see what Feesh's DNA will unlock. Also, Feeshmas is Friday. Okay, midnight. So Friday at midnight 01. Okay. Hope you've been good, or else happy lore. Okay. All right. Matthew McConaughey, such a doll. Fair enough. I'm gonna approach my podcast stream of consciousness. Okay. Great stream. Like, well, I'll just say nothing. Oh, Brock, you are such a card. Okay. Moving on. Keep moving on. Sorry. I love Good Charlotte. Omar says SBF is going to do a talk at an event that's associated. Wait, what? What? No, SBF is not doing. There's no. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm just. We're living in a simulation. There's no way. You're trolling. At least you gotta be trolling, right? You gotta be trolling. All right, hold on. Anyone else reporting this? Okay, where was I? Oh, what the fudge? Oh, the fudge. He'll be a guest speaker at the New York Times Deal Book Summit event on November 30th. Are you freaking kidding? Oh my God, I want this. This is why people shoot each other. Like, this is why people shoot each other. All right, hold on. All right, cut out that. I have to catch up on something real quick. Why? You've got it. Like, you've got to be kidding me, right? Do we already have? Nope. Yep. Okay, save. Yep, got it. Does it say? Yep. Nope. Mark it. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm just super salty about that. So the reason work with the model. Oh, shout out to Foster Hill, who has 7,000 subscribers. What a boss. He'll surpass me next year probably. Yeah, he's very good at what he does. So take full credit. Okay. Oh, what? What? Hold on one second. Yep. Oh God, I gotta message something to Dan. Oh God, no, I didn't say that. I gotta. There's so much going on. Kill me. Silent. Nope. Silent. Meta. Yep. Share. Okay. Copy. Gotta tag the Dan at Dan. I'm not gonna say which Dan. Dan the man. With the video that I did of the slide back. Okay. Don't go bold. Okay, don't be after. Oh, mother flapper. Oh, lordy. Oh my God. Look at her butt. Okay. We're good. Okay. Bill Gardner says, Randy. Hi, Bill Gardner. Zia says, can I keep my Wendy's Verse coupons on my fridge in the Veveverse? That reminds me. I have a... Oh God. So, yeah. I have until like March to cash this out, but I have a free veterans meal to Texas Roadhouse. I don't know why it's sticky, but I have a coupon code for a free Texas Roadhouse meal, and I can't wait to use it. I will use it maybe Saturday. Ooh, I have so much things to do. Oh, I got a flight on Sunday too. What the fudge is this? I don't even know what's in my wallet. Let's peel this fine. Okay, all right. Ooh. I haven't worked out because my back is still disgustingly destroyed. I need to get a button-down shirt also. But yes, you can keep your Wendy's Verse coupons on my fridge in the Veveverse. It says that's the customization I want. Carlos Castron says, sheesh. Yeah, sheesh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And here says, I'm building a Twitter bot to monitor transactions for OMI. Any features you want the bot to have? GoChain OMI, Polygon OMI, WOMI, or ERC20 OMI. Have it for all of them. Get 4 bots. I guess you could do it one about all of them and just have it, whichever one. Oh geez. There's a... Oh my God. The memes that are just like, there's Mr. Investor. How are your little coins doing? Are you a millionaire yet? God, people just don't understand. They're so dumb. Okay, moving on. Honestly, people do that. Sorry, moving on. MTR says currently shows to and from wallet and the amount of OMI and the US dollar total of the transfer. Just to and from what wallet and the amount. I don't really need to have people track stuff, but if you want, people love the data. That's game. The Real Deal says, when do you think customization of our NFTs comes into play or changing settings? At some point next year, Q2, Q3. There's a lot they have to work on, but yeah, that'll come at some point. Accessories, Q2 or Q3 next year. Just as cargo pants look confused too. Sub-Zero says, kitten mittens, meow. Oh, Panda says, what do you think about the rumor about USDT failing? If it failed, like, am I Drago in Rocky 4? If he dies, he dies. Like, I don't know. If it does, great. I'll have a whole bunch of, maybe OMI does go to 0.00. Maybe it goes to 0003. Maybe it goes to 0002. Could you imagine 0001? We get $100 for a million OMI. That'd be nuts. That'd be insane. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just rumors right now. Send me the links though if you have it. Metaverse says, Randy, you said your whales wouldn't let it hit 001. Now you've moved the post to 0005. Just my opinion, you're better off not promising the bottom. I mean, we also at that time was not expecting FTX to just straight up fold. But when you have new information come in, you have to adjust. So I mean, if Russia goes on and says, yeah, we're remobilizing because we're having, well, let's just say Russia says, yeah, out of the, I don't know how many miles, acres, parts, how much land they have of Ukraine that they have control of, but Ukraine's been doing a very good job at keeping them at bay, or at least limiting their gains. If Russia decides to say, well, you know what, since we are being stonewalled here because of these proxy wars by, other countries, I don't know who they are, then they could go and say, all right, well, we're just going to invade the Baltic states. We're going to invade Poland. We're like, if Russia does that and at the same time, China tries to take out Taiwan or take over Taiwan in the South China Sea, yeah, Bitcoin could go to like 9. Bitcoin could go to 6. OMI can go to quad zeros if the threat of World War III is down. But assuming that we don't go there, assuming that, this is what it is. And again, it's not just the recession. It's not just, unemployment. It's not just, the amount of people. I don't know what it is, the amount of debt that each household has, but it's astounding. I mean, assuming that a lot of what is coming is priced in already, I would say if there's no other threat, if there's no other things happening, like the second biggest exchange failing, and like billions, like tens of billions of dollars are not wiped out from the market, then yeah, 0005. But again, if Russia is a wild card, they can invade the Baltic states, they can invade Poland, they could do whatever, which I don't think they would. I think they're very, 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 very stretched thin. Then yeah, you go below 0005. But again, just on the data we have right now, 0005 is probably the low. Joseph says, Obi-Wan face be like when the final boss is more final boss than you thought. Yeah. Mandan just says, is buying OMI somehow comparable to buying Veve stocks? I mean, there is no Veve stock because it's a private company. You could have shares in Veve if you you could have shares in Veve if you go and if they do a cap raise, but I'm not sure because again, this has never happened before. We've never had a coin connected to a top 10 grossing app like this, and so let's say it's I don't know. What could we trade at 10x the value of it? 10x the sales, 10 like if we do 10x gross sales, we're looking at 2 billion. $2 billion market cap for OMI. But again, if we're at a $2 billion market cap for Veve and OMI's deflationary and you do a 10x of that, then you'd be looking at a $20 billion market cap for OMI, which again, in the height of the next bull run, yeah, but that wouldn't happen right away. Like the correction will be big, but the correction will be slow at first. It's not going to be a K-shaped recovery, I don't think. I mean, again, OMI could do its own thing, but it's not the same as buying shares in a public company. It would be similar, but we just don't know how to price it because this has never happened before. So we'll have to go from there. Amor says, did you get Eminem and Spider-Man's physical comic yet? I didn't. David commented on someone's tweet about it too. Oh yeah, I could picture him trying to get that. He seemed like he would get that. Kind of history, you know. Aw. People saying they love Dashy and me. Jeremy Padower says jail for SBF. Oh, he deleted it. Ooh, he deleted it. Twitter business has stronger ROI for advertisers. Relevant ads for everyone. New Twitter solutions are now live. Oh, this is really interesting. Yes, I accept. Okay, performance advertising solutions that drive results and relevance. As we enter the holiday season, we're excited to share 3 key product launches that will drive mid to lower funnel results for advertisers and improved relevance for people on Twitter. Website conversations, optimization, dynamic product ads, and collection ads. These launches build off momentum of our new and improved Twitter Pixel conversion, API, ad purchase optimization. Okay, how does this work? Specific goal beyond to landing page, add to cart, purchase, lead to subscribers. Our user level algorithms will then target with greater relevance. Okay, product ads. I don't care. How do I make money? Collection ads. All right, they're an ad format on Twitter that allows advertisers to showcase a collection of product images through a primary hero image, small thumbnail images. I don't really care. Okay, this actually didn't. That actually didn't really matter. I'm waiting for them to go and do have revenue for people, because like YouTube takes 30% of the funds that I make, like maybe 35. If Twitter decides to just take 10% or 20%, and I have more followers on Twitter than I do subscribers on YouTube, might make sense to do it just on Twitter. I don't know. We'll see. Where was I? It's wild, I know, and BitBoy is on this. Yeah, BitBoy do be crazy. BitBoy do be crazy though. It doesn't says scrans. Lobsters. Alex Evans' bear market is predicted to be here for the next 14-24 months. Do we think OMI will stay at 0005 and not go lower in that time frame? I mean, 000s in general is a gift, and again, doesn't matter what the bear market does. As soon as we're deflationary and we start, either one of two things happen. Either we start burning OMI and the price does not move, and the market cap goes down, because if it's the same price, but there's less of them out there, then the market cap goes down. Let's say we go under 200 million, right? Or we start burning the circulating supply and the market cap stays the same, but in order for the market cap to stay the same, the price has to go up. Why? Because there's less of them. So, one or the other is going to happen. We just don't know which yet. Even Bitcoin going down even lower. Yeah, but Bitcoin will go down lower. I mean, Bitcoin will, I guess we could have reached bottom, but yeah, Bitcoin should go down. Many people at first were thinking between 12.5 and 14K. Now a lot of people are saying like 10K, like 10.3. I don't know if it gets there. If it does, we have manipulation. We capitulate down there, then we get to 0.0065 or we get to 0.0053. Do we go lower than that? Again, I'm going on two different things. One, on the person that I think is one of the best technical analysis experts in the world, which is God's Entry, and then the other whales that I know that are just like, yeah, we're gonna go ham down there. So Goo Lob says, it's Goo time. That means token talk. What % of secondary market sales go to burns? Well, right now it's the 2.5% fee. I don't know how many that goes. And again, that's from the reserve. Doesn't really matter. Also, how many of the original 310 billion OMI can reach circulating exchanges? It's already out there. It's already. If we're talking about everyone's, let's look at David and Dan's. They have 30 billion each, right? Let's just say that throughout the course of their lifetime, they sell half each. Okay, so that's an extra 30 billion that would not go to exchanges. So you could take it down to, but they're not going to sell anytime soon. They're so flush with cash with Veve. They don't have to do it anytime soon. Their business development wallet has like what, another 20 billion? Well, I'd like 25, 30, give or take, but they're going to burn 5.5 billion of that. So out of the 310 billion we have, 305.5 billion will be left. If you take away Dan and David's 60 billion right now, because again, they will liquidate some in the future, they deserve to, but that's not going to be for a while. You actually really only have like 350-ish. Yeah, 350. Or I'm sorry, 250 billion. You actually don't have a lot. And again, with the business development wallet, it's actually less. So you actually have, let's say, like 340, or I'm sorry, 240 billion. So yeah, and this is before lockups, and this is before we start burning. This is a lot, and a lot of the business development wallet, will not see the light of day. So yeah, um, people don't realize that though. People just like, oh yeah, it's all fun and game until the founders dump on you. Like, blow me. I know they're not. Um, so again, a lot of people just talk. They just have no idea what they're talking about. Um, yeah, but nobody realizes that much OMI is already technically removed. That's just not going anywhere. It's locked up. Plus you have Dr. Profit that's got a bunch, and yeah, maybe he liquidates a little bit at penny. Maybe liquidates a little bit sooner. If you're buying down at triple zeros and it goes to double zeros, yeah, take some profit. Yeah, moving on. OMI Panda says, weird how Nano 2017 coin, which is XNO, pumped today, let alone Litecoin. Interesting. I wonder why. I don't actually know. I'm legit wondering. Elon Musk tweet, have a great Thanksgiving. You too, Bay. I will get a response from Elon Musk one day. One day. Someday. Someday. Wait, all right. So there's obviously the five fair steps. Ooh, child. That one. But then there's one by Turn Soonest to the Sea. Maybe someday when this bloody skull has dried. Okay, yeah, that was it. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, says many people in New York City believe crypto went trash, as they say, but they have no idea who is SBF and what he did to his own company. The people are just dumb. They just don't understand it yet. They will. They just don't understand it. Oh my God, I totally forgot about the guy that's in the thumbnail, the Veve holder. I don't know how I forgot that. It should be. Oh, maybe it wasn't. All right, hold on. Let me find it. I will find it. Vtail.com. That's Vtail X Patrick Hughes, L'Amour 2019 limited edition NFT collection, animated NFT and physical. The original NFT with augmented reality. Private sale is between the 23rd and the 26th of November. Access granted for Veve and Maker's Place holders only. The public sale is on the 27th. If you want his NFTs before he goes to the great painting in the sky, I would get him soon. He's quite old. Yeah, I would definitely. So that's some. I completely forgot about. It's in the thumbnail. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, Patrick Hughes' digital drop on Vtail is open for current set holders. On Veve, only 105 editions. Damn. Tim H&C says, by the way, Randy, I met Good Charlotte at the airport once in Charlotte, North Carolina, and they gave me a free CD. Dude, that's so cool. I can't believe the lead singer wound up dating Hillary Duff. Ah, that was my dream. I have loved her for like 20 years, and she is still so good looking. Goo Blob says, what will be the purpose/utility of buying land in OMI? Well, I think that they could make it so you have to buy land in OMI. So, yeah, and they should burn most, if not all of it. You could wind up burning tens of millions of dollars only with the land sale. Could it be a passive income ROI opportunity for Goo Blah like myself? Yes. You have to have good reasons for buying land. One, because you could rent it. So let's say like this. Let's say you get random items that spawn on your land, right? And let's say, if you, and they'll spawn at random times. They'll spawn at 2 in the morning, they'll spawn at 3 in the afternoon. anywhere in between. And you could say that, okay, well, I'm going to wake up, and I will scour my land, I'll get a notification every time something pops up on my land, if that's even possible, which might not be. And maybe these items, which you would normally have to pay for battle items, let's say you get them, and then you can use them in the Warring World, you can use them for, potions and mini games, whatever it is. Let's say you get to play, if you have a certain character, you get to play, I don't know what it is. Let's say if you have a secret rare storm or any storm, you get to play in an X-Men game for free. And if you don't have that character, you get 5 free games a day. And anything after that, you have to pay an OMI or whatever. And then maybe it gives you an extra token that you could sell. But what I'm saying is that let's say everything that you get on your property is obviously yours, but maybe other people can go on your property and they can collect stuff and they get 80% of it if you're not there to collect. If you're not there to collect and they're there, they'll get 80%, but then you still get 20% just for not doing anything. So I think there's a lot of ways that they could have something renewable that still makes you money, that still makes you ROI. And then if you rent it out to somebody, that person is collecting 80% of it, or that 20% will automatically go to you. And then if somebody else picks it up on their land while they're not looking, they get 60%. The person that's renting gets 20 and you still get 20%. That type of thing seems very fair. That type of thing seems like, the rentability would be through the moon. Because even if you don't have land yourself, but you still want to pick up the items, or at least be guaranteed some of the items, because they're saying, oh, on this day, Guy Fawkes Day, we're going to have these super special items appear on random things. Well, how do you get that if you don't have land? You either have to scour and just get lucky, or if you're renting the land, you'll at least get 20% of it. But it's possible you get 80% of that. That type of thing needs to go to David right now. But again, if they wind up wanting to do that. Yeah, moving on. Yeah, the land is going to be very, very big. Empty Hero says, you can't do TI on OMI. You don't know when Ben decides to sell. I don't think he'd sell down here. But yeah, you don't, but you also don't know when Wales. It's so broken down here. It's so brokenly low. I could manipulate it. Other people, like, it's not. Yeah, yeah. Owen says Litecoin is doing something that will be part of ADA. Oh, that's why. Google Lab says looks like about 70 billion OMI burned so far. Does that mean we started with 380 billion OMI? No. I'll answer that in 1 second. Oh God, my hips and my back. Okay, I do not have any more of the protein shakes in that particular box. I drank them all. But this is my 4th live stream in 2 days, and I've done 4 videos in 2 days, so my voice is destroyed. I'm gonna be happy to. But yeah, so there was a total of 750 billion OMI, but only 300 something were in the circulating supply, which is now 310, and there's only a certain amount in the reserve wallet. So what we count as circulating supply is just there. What has been burned from the reserve wallet, if that makes sense. Kevin Kreis says, dude, what? Oh my God, stop the crypto expert stuff. Damn, stick to Veve NFTs, please. I mean, I know experts and I know whales, so that is what I know as well. Oh, because at Kevin, you are a crypto expert. You a crypto expert? I don't know if he is or not. I don't think I know Kevin. Anyway, we've got some peeps here. We got some questions. Let's take them over to the YouTube studio and go over other comments and questions that I have. We got Aldrin Panda says, buy OMI, do not sell your Loki. That is the way to go. Why not both? And again, you could do one or the other. You could do both. Maurice Catton says, that's a good point, Randy. Star Wars is using Ewan McGregor's image and likeness. Perhaps our licensing works different to actors in Marvel movies. I think it does. I think Disney does something weird with it. Weird with their actors. So be advised that there are movies going to come out where you will have actors in it that are dead already. Disney does something with their characters' likeness and their face that they can put them in movies, and because they own the likeness, it's so strange. Very, 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 very strange. Anyway, we got another comment from Ganja Babe. Says, thank you for the info. Feeling pretty eerie about this Disney announcement. I think it's good for us. I hope so. I mean, Bob Iger's a smart guy. It should be a no-brainer for the continuation of it. Mm-hmm. And here says, what are the current top 5 collectibles on the app? I would say Secret Rare Spider-Man. I would say Partners. Ooh, I would say the logo. I would say Riso. I mean, that first set, Riso and Todd, are so valuable. So Partners, Secret Rare Spider-Man, Riso and Todd, logo. I'm trying to think of some other like. I mean, those are just the collectibles. I'm not talking about the comics. Comics, you have AF-15, Fantastic Four #1, Fantastic Four #5, you have Marvel Comics #1. That its own separate thing. But I would say those are the top 5. But those are the top 5 like grails that are safe. They're blue chip. I mean, any of the golden moments, like Elsa, Adam Awesomeface says, ages ago you said the Veveverse is in the shape of an L, but it's a V on its side. There's a V on top too. All right, hang on one second. Let's go to the tape. Well, not tape, but you know what I mean. Where'd it go? Okay, so I guess if you turn it this way, okay. All right, hold on. Let me go and get out of the auto rotate. It's a V if you put it like that. Then it looks like a V. But no, for the most part, like on the side, looks like a half pipe thing. That's a V. Yeah, or yeah, like I said, on a V on its side, and a V on the top too. I don't see the top. The top is cut off in this. I don't know who has the video of it. I mean, I saw it there live, so I didn't feel the need to take a video. I probably should have, but I didn't. Ugh, so stupid. I should always take the video. Oh wait. Yeah, I guess on that side you can kind of see a little bit of a V as well. I guess an inverse V. Anyway, so if we're talking about top 5 profitable collectibles on the app, NFT, Hero, I would say you would need something that has kind of fallen from grace and has a potential. I mean, there's a little bit safer ones, and there's the ones that are a little more high risk that have potential. I don't want to say it says watch the video when first zooming around or near the DeLorean, you'll see. Yeah, so there's I think Dan Lee has the video. Let me go and find the Dan Lee. I think he's Asian Dan. Asian Dan over on the okay, that's just the video. OMI post designer con. Veve. Oh yeah. By the way, Foster Hilt and Rootless Girl, Kelly the Veve Fox. They were on the Paul Barron Network the other day, representing the Veve fam in a great way. Dan Lee, do you not have this video? Talking about Banksy. Talking about talking about other things. Hey, there's me. 2D side scroller. All right, I'm pretty sure Cavell Anderson did a video on it. So let's go to Cavell Anderson's page, and let's go to his videos. OMI token's a major buy zone. Yep, it is. Why Veve NFTs will die. But, all right, so I love how Cavell 8 hours ago says OMI token is in a major buy zone. TA for a Comey by Veve Whale, God's entry. And then 3 hours later says Veve NFTs will die if a Comey token is targeted by the SEC. Don't fall for the lies. Oh, Cavell, I love you, man. Okay. License. Okay, yeah. Veveverse reveal was a massive success. Okay, all right, let's. All right, come on, Cavell. Where are you at here? Does he okay, he just showed one slide and then he's talking. Okay. Veveverse massively confirmed. Okay, where is that? That's a Feesh tank. Feesh tanks are great. Ah, Cavell! Give me the goddamn video! Okay, all right, here we go. We got a little something. Oh god, this is a video of a video. I don't know if I can find it. I'm trying. I'm trying for you guys, but it's not okay. Nope. Nope. This ain't it, fam. All right, I can't do it. Oh, that's why, because I had the okay, I had the portrait off, the auto rotate off. Okay. Um so I do not have the video. I have all right, view all. No, I don't need the history. I need to go to my channel, go to the live, and all I really need to do is just ask everyone to smash that like button for you. It helps support the channel. Thanks, guys. But I will try to find that video at some point, and yeah. When first zooming around near the DeLorean, you'll see. So I saw Feesh in that video where it's like flying up top on one of the sides. But I didn't see the V. I saw the Veve golden logo. That was there. So NFT here. Other top 5 collectibles, again, for profitability. If we're talking about, talking about comics, you should really ask Sleep in Comics or Comics and Crypto. And they'd probably say a bunch of things. I wouldn't know which ones were the top. But I went over before. Oh, hang on one second. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. So up there, you can see a V. And I'm not 100% sure how you get that particular V. Will it be airdrop for Veve golden logo holders? Oh, it's above the David Warhol. That's amazing. Will it be something that you can go and say, hey, I want to buy this, and there's only a limited amount of them? Does it come with it? I doubt it comes with it. I think they should milk it for everything it's worth. That is pretty dope. And then if you couldn't see that, well, here it is right again. Yo, gosh. So that's that V. And again, I don't know how you would get that. It could be a staking reward. It could be something that's saying if you have a golden logo, you can get it, or you have the chance of buying it. I don't know if they would airdrop it to you. It might come with it. There's a lot of different things. Maybe if you have, obviously, the golden logo isn't everything that Veve is going to drop. They're going to drop a bunch of other Veve IP by itself. If you collect that, maybe they airdrop it to you. I don't like to expect something for nothing, so I'm going to assume that we have to buy it. Yeah. Okay, NFC Hero. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm just gonna. Oh god. Yeah. I gotta do a quick stretch. Oh god, my back. Oh god, it burns. Okay. There we go. Let's take a look at the Veve app. If we're not degen stuff, there are going to be some artists, and no one will know which ones. There will be some artists that are going to blow up. A lot of stuff from DesignerCon is one, it's very cheap, but also they're so low editions. Most of the cheap sets that you can get, you can get 10 cheap sets for under $50 that are all DesignerCon stuff. And then there's other stuff like James Bond. Like, there are James Bond poster sets that you can get for under $40. That's a major IP. And again, when you have these people that are just like, what is the average age the average people that watch me are between 24 and 44 years old, and with that, as you get some more older and older people in, they're gonna get some more James Bond stuff once they have houses where they can decorate. Moving on. Adam says, breaking news: 58 people just found the V. Huzzah! They did. They found the V. We found the V spot. This is good. That's good. There was a bar near me when I was stationed at McGuire Air Force Base. It was called the G Spot. G is in golf, and it was a bar, and they served wings, and they played pool there. But it was also a strip club, and lordy, that was a fun time. Oh, that was a fun time. The couches in the back were quite uncomfortable, and the girls there were not the typical girls that you would see. It was good though. It was fun. It was just a time with the boys. You're just like, yeah, let's play some pool, have some wings, throw some dollars at some hardworking peeps, hardworking workers. But yeah, those are great times. Anywho, 105 collectibles on the app. I would say some of the art, like but not. I would take a look at the art that's already over. Let's say like Brian Viveros, right? Brian Viveros, the floor is already over retail. This one, it is dope. It is really cool. It is animated. I don't know if it has sound or not. I don't think so. I think it's just animated. But it's already over retail. You have a cat, Boo the cat, that is already over retail, and it is, and this only has 666. But there are other things. There are ones that I don't have that I really like. Where if you go to, ooh, I don't need that. And you go to the drops. I cannot tell you how bullish I am on this Brett Crawford one. I do not have it, but why am I bullish on it? Because it's about 585. It's already over retail. But when that auction ends and people realize that it's going to go for tens of thousands of dollars, and again, it's a big auction. It's a 5 foot thing. It's not a small digital thing. People are going to go. Whales will come, and they're going to want it just because of that sale of the physical. So yeah, I'm bullish on that one. R2D2 is always good. 3PO is always good. Star Wars in general is always good. Vader, maybe Vader should be in the top 5 as well. Yeah, I think Vader's very good. Boba Fett is good, but I would not put him in the same area as Vader. Vader's just that's one of the most popular villains ever. Speaking of popular villains, Joker is what, like $130? Let's take a look at Joker. That's stupid that he's so low. That's not a battle statue. It is a season 2. Jim Lee's the Joker. Yes, $128. That's so low. That's silly. And again, he's been 10x that before. 7,500 of them. First appearance of him on the blockchain. So, something similar with Harley Quinn in season 3. Well, it's the series 3. It's still in season 1. But that Harley Quinn, 7,500 of her, and she's 102. That's dope. If we are going with other things, I would say sub 100s of season 1. Even Brock Blockchain had said the other day, he's like, "Hey guys, can y'all cool it by buying these sub 100s and trying to buy them up myself?" And I was freaking out the other day because one of the silent whales that I saw at DCon had a sub 40 Adventure Time matching Jake and Finn set. They're 35. They're number 35 each. I was like, get the fudge out of here. So sub 100s in general for season 1, it doesn't matter what they are. There's only a certain amount of them. Like there's different layers to collecting. Like, oh, I have all season 1. right? Okay, so if somebody has all season one, there's only so many people that can get that just because there's so few of like the Donnies, so few of the Mooglies. But then it's similar to base set. Yeah, I got all the base set. But then you can go to layers like, well, I got all sub 100 season one. So it's like, okay, well, I have all of first edition base set, PSA 10, but they're gray stamps. They're gray stamps, and gray, that's like an impossible thing. I think only one set of that exists in the world. Um, there's different layers to it where you have all sub 100s. You could have all, some of them matching. You could have them in ascending order. You could have them matching their mint number. For a lot of them, it's insane. So there's just a lot. I don't know if I can narrow it down to the 5 most profitable ones because it's a lot. I like them all. And again, some things like while I'm buying Queen Ramonda for $3.25, I'm not expecting her to go to $50. I'll expect her to go to 10 at some point. I expect her to go maybe a little bit higher. I mean, there's not a lot of her at all. She might go a bit higher. Not really popular though. Not like Lady Deadpool is not popular. Nobody. If you don't know Deadpool, you don't know who Lady Deadpool is. I bought a bunch of her because I really like her, and she's a first appearance, and I doubt she's in Deadpool 3, but she could be in the Marvel. They could be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe when they go Secret Wars because it's gonna be a bunch of Deadpool. But they don't have Kid Pool and they don't have Head Pool, so I really want them. And thank you, Adam Awesome Face, for talking about the V on the top, which is pretty dope. TA says, what utility would you like to see for the gold and silver logo? What they did already was like perfect. Handing out and again, the physical of the shirt was great, but David then said the shirt will have utility on top of utility. The shirt? I guess you have to bring the shirt to every event then too. Like that's like finding a special, like, okay, let's say there was, 500 people there, and only maybe, 60 people redeemed the logo because that's what they had. So maybe 500 people there for Veve, and then maybe 60 people, redeeming stuff for the logo. It's kind of like not really a shiny. Shiny's like 1 over 8,000, but it's kind of like finding like a different rarity. It's kind of like finding a Chase Veve fan. Oh, you have Veve shirt on. You're a Veve fan. Oh, you got a golden logo Veve shirt. You a Chase Veve fan. I don't know. What was the question? I forget. Oh yeah, so the utility was also great. You got a little number, which I think I lost the number 41 thing. It might be in the wash, but I don't know if I have it here. Oh. Is it in my laundry? I can't tell. Okay. But I would say it already has enough because you got a Frankenfat, you got a shirt, you also, that gets you to spend more time with the founders. Like anytime, anything that you get where you could spend more time with the founders is worth it. Because again, how often do you get to hang with billionaires, ask them questions? That's just an excuse to go and say hi and ask them another question. That's invaluable by itself. Adam Awesome with the super chat says, TG also shirt has nipple hiding duty. I mean, if it's a tight enough shirt, which dude, David was so funny. Me and Wendy get there. Veve Vibes get there as well. Veve Vibes is a tall guy. He's a large, or extra large. Because I was sharing my logo benefits, and Veve Vibes there. He gets the extra large. Wendy, he's like, okay, Wendy, you're small, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm small. Yeah, Wendy's so cute. She's so small. So she gets a small shirt, and she's like, so then David's like, okay, Randy, you extra large. Like, I would say large. I don't know if I'm really extra large. I'm not that fat yet. He's like, well, Randy, I'm a medium, and these shirts will shrink. I was like, I kind of, I mean, like, yeah, I'll take the extra large. That's fine. He's like, yeah, we ran out of larges. I was like, oh, you could have just said that. Like he's so freaking cute. I love David so much. But I don't think it really has the nipple hiding utility. If you're talking about the hold on. If you're talking, where'd it go? Great. Googada moogada. Sorry. I guess it's a black shirt, so but if it's tight enough, it doesn't really have the nipple hiding utility. It's just, because it's still a normal shirt, it's still a normal cloth. But I really don't know what I did with it. You get like a number 41 thing, or you get a number that's assigned to your mint number, and you can go and do whatever with it. And yeah, I don't have that with me right now. I don't know where it went. I have to try to find that. Steven's gonna kill me. Where was I afterwards? JL says, when are you coming over to Florida? Me and Brittany want to go next year. We are extraordinarily tired of the cold. We are so sick and tired of it, and we'll go next year. And then my friend Steve and his soon to be wife Erin will probably join us. Yeah, it's we need the warm, man. I hate the cold so much. This is my last year, I swear. Dano says, did we ever get information about how much of Veve's revenue they actually get to keep? I know it gets murky with the app gem purchases versus one platform purchases. I wonder how much they pay licensors. It's different for each one. Like I can imagine that Disney is keeping more of the profits than any of the artists at Decon. Disney also get that resale value. Like hell, DC doesn't even get that resale value. Todd could trade 100,000 times in one day. Didn't get much. You have you have all of Marvel and Star Wars, and then you also have James Bond, which gets the. Well, actually, DC now does from the Black and White Series 6 and above. They'll get that, 6%, whatever it is. If DC Comics ever comes to us, they'll probably get 6% as well. Yeah. But we don't know exactly what percentages they're flush with cash. That's all we need to know. OMI Panda says, in crypto, you got to have a long look a few years from now. It'll all be forgotten, and people will say you got in when. Yeah, I freaking hate people. Oh, you just got lucky. I mean, I did, because I got lucky to find this project when I did, but yeah. I don't know. Space says, watch the video when first zooming around or near the DeLorean, you'll see. I did see, thank you. Jim Chuck Mool says, I keep time traveling, and this Peruvian is wailing me out. You're... And so I was like being like such the biggest autist this weekend, and every time Taps would say something that I would agree with, I'd be like, and because like I just assumed that he knew it was from regular show Mordecai and Rigby, and he just did. I mean, he knew eventually. Like, wait a minute, is that from like Mordecai and Rigby? I was like, yeah. I was like. He's like, oh, like you didn't know that. He's like, no, I thought you were just like having an issue at first. And then he's like, wait a minute, I know. It's like, yeah, if I ever make any weird sounds, it's a general reference or something. Blah, blah, blah. MT Hero says, which would you choose? 2 partners or 1 Secret Rare Spider-Man? That's hard. Generally, I do like to have more of something. If something's $10,000 and something's $5,000, I'd rather have 2 things of $5,000 than one of 10, because then I could sell one and still have the other. There's no other partner statue. I mean, there's a whole fudge ton of Mickeys everywhere, and there'll be more. But there is no other one with Walt. If you don't want Secret Rare Spider-Man, too expensive. You get the Ultra Rare, it's still animated. If you don't want that, you can get the Rare, Common, Uncommon. You get any of those discount Spider-Man. You get the Marvel Mighty Spider-Man. You get the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. You can get the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. There's so many other Spider-Mans to choose from. Only 1 partner statue. Only 1 rare. Yeah. And it's possible that Disney gives it utility. Will they? I don't know. I would just not cross that off the table. It's greater than 0% chance, I would say. They're both extraordinarily good. I think both of them will be well over 6 figures at some point. Secret Rare Spider-Man already has. People go crazy for Spider-Man. I think they really do. Where was I? How get need oh, that is dope. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna say I don't know. I think if things stay the same and there's no utility given to either Secret Rare Spider-Man or Partner Statue, I would say Secret Rare Spider-Man will outperform. But again, I would also rather have two, probably of the partners, because this way. Well, actually, I don't know, because Secret Rare Spider-Man didn't dip to a level that, we were at like 2,900 for partners. Having partners used to like mean something. Be like, oh, you have something that's worth 50K. At least with the Secret Rare Spider-Man, I think the lowest went down was like 6, 7. It always stayed like double, and now it's a little bit higher. So it's probably going to be in hodlers' hands, and so the price should go up a lot quicker. And again, it'll outperform. I would just rather sell it in chunks. So I would rather have, even though I think Secret Rare Spider-Man would outperform, I would rather have two Partner Statue, because I could sell one and I could just sell on the way up. Yeah. Either one thing will happen. Either you sell one and then it keeps going up and you sell the other, or you sell one and then it goes down and then, okay, well, at least one of them I sold the top, Yeah. Veve avatars time to accumulate more. Random Bar's thumbnail, is it true? Yep, just went over it. OMI Panda says, I've been through all the bear markets and this is where to buy solid projects and hold them. Agreed 100,000%. That's what I'm doing. T8 says, could be the V on one of the letters, as they were talking about associating to the testing of the Q. Ooh. It's possible. Matt Mars says, hey, Randy, what is some big piece of info that you know from all your insiders about OMI and Veve that most of us don't know? Even if I did have insider info, I wouldn't be able to say it. Again, like the way I interpret that, like why is someone so keen on trying to buy into my IP and basically throw money at me? It's well, I think they like me, but also because they recognize that I interpret data in a different way, and with my network in conjunction with my mind, I will be able to see things that others won't. Like, why did I do 4 videos in the last 2 days and 4 different live streams? Why did I do? Well, 2 of them were podcasts, so that I don't know if that really counts. Why did I don't want to throw the Alcon thing in everyone's face? Why do I have 8,800 subscribers and not 3? It's because some people find value in how I interpret that information. If I was consistently wrong about Tesla and Pokemon and high-risk lending, 1, I wouldn't have any money, and 2, I would just I would just not have the subscribers, because no one would find value in what I was saying. If I, again, what did that guy from Wolf of Wall Street say? Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh my God, I forget his name. That he played in the movie. But he says, don't judge me by my wins, judge me by my losses, because I have so few. You judge me how many times I've been wrong. Right about everything so far. Granted, I have gotten in early, and we did it. I got in. We had a bunch of delays, and then bear market recession came. But in the long run, we'll not be wrong on this. But that's a long way of saying that I don't have inside info. I just have a different way of interpreting data that happens to have been right over the last 5 years. And I'll leave it at that. Adam Awesome says, breaking news, 58 people just found the V. They did. They found the V. Like an Easter. Yeah, I guess it is an Easter egg, Random Bar. We don't have a... yeah, I don't think anyone's talked about that yet. I don't think anyone's talked about it yet. Oh, geez. Ticket price of Walt Disney World. Magic Kingdom went from 124 to 179. Epcot went from 114 to 179. Animal Kingdom went to 109 to 159. Hollywood Studios 124 to 159. That is what Bob Chapek did, and people were not happy about it, so Bob Iger to the rescue. Mark Houghton says, V is going to be in the blind box waitlist test. I hope so. Or maybe it's one of those letters that we spoke at the DCOM kickoff party. People got in the email. You know, the two-letter V, two different colored VEs, and then two other different colored VEs. Mark Houghton says they should be dropping each letter as their own thing. They might. I'll check gaming. Straight fire. Empty Hero says, so is your top 5 Cigar Spider-Man partners, Veve logo, first appearance, Batman, and Riso? I mean, Vader should be in there. I don't know what to get rid of, though. They're both, right now, should probably, that's so hard. That is so hard. Vader should probably go in place of the logo. I just know that more utility for the logo is coming. And again, the way that was handed out was very similar to Pokemon trophy cards. Almost no difference. And what they'll do more of that, not just with that, but the most valuable pieces are almost always handed out for free. At least in Pokemon. And yeah, probably have that here too. So I would say that's how I if I could have right now, I would say the Vader should probably take place the logo, but I know in the future that logo is going to be ahead of a lot of things. But yeah, mostly correct. I just don't know where to put it. Adam Mosfay says, also the shirt has nipple dieting duty. Thank you for the super chat. That was dope. Gabriel Jones says, I want Bloons Adventure Time TD in the Vverse. Look it up. Okay, so I love Bloons. That was the first tower defense game I ever played. It was great. It was wild. I love tower defense games. They're just so addictive, and it's just like, yeah. Smarty Pants says, what's good, Randy? Added 8 more Plutos and counting. You got 343 Plutos. Dude. That is nuts. Fudge. Sorry. I gotta take a look at these. Like, God damn. All right, let's. I have a Pluto too. Yeah, Pluto's gonna flip Goofy, and it's gonna be because of you. It was 107. It's like 115 now. What was Goofy, like 169? Yeah, 169 exactly. Boom. Dude, that's wild. That is so wild. You're gonna have an army of. Oh God, that's just beautiful. That you have more of those than I have of any other thing. And they're not cheap stuff. It's not like you have that of, like, some of the mighties. You have that of something that's worth over $100, and you have go. When that goes out, you'll be rich AF. You probably already are. Justin says having a partner's used to mean something. Bullseye. It did, and now, like, any Yahoo with $3,000 can get it. Which, I know it sounds a little like, this is why I think I'm a Slytherin, because that. Yeah. Moving on. Vault Vision says, just realized this was live. Did I miss the Feesh news? I could go over some real quick, just a couple of his things. Snapshot for Feeshmas is Thursday night at midnight, so Friday morning at midnight 01, or Thursday night 11:59 p.m. At that time. If you don't have a Feesh by then, you'll have to work extra hard to participate. And what he means by that, when you say extra hard to participate, is that snapshot for the list, like I said, is that time. One Feesh is all you need. Max items is 5x, so no need to hoard. And then we had another thing from Brock before. I don't know what it was. Oh, yes. It's that you can share that Feesh have DNA. Sometimes people find interesting things coded into their DNA. It'll be interesting to see what Feesh's DNA will unlock. And also, Feeshmas is on Friday. Hope you've been good, or else. Also, lore. Oh, and then there was something else. Somebody asks, a collection of Feeshes by FV Bricks. Great stream, you two. And Brock says, I wouldn't say it's a collection, but like, well, I'll just say nothing. He's a wily one. I mean, coding gets so, dude, technology gets so strange when you talk about code, like integrating with AI, integrating with technology. Yeah, what does Neuralink do? It puts a chip in your brain, and then if you have an issue anywhere in your body, you just code it away. It just becomes a coding problem. Like, what? Dude, science is so weird. Like, let's say you put an apple in a box, right? And let's say this box, is indestructible, right? If you put the apple in the box, in this glass box, you can see what's happening. It will decay. And because energy can't be, created or destroyed, just transferred, it will go into every single thing that it could possibly turn into with the elements that are in an apple. And it will eventually, at some point, turn back into an apple again. It might take hundreds of billions of years, but that's what would happen. Given on a long enough timeline, it would go back into an apple, like exactly. It's because it has to. All of that energy, all of the elements are still there. It is so strange. It's so wild. So again, like it becomes a coding problem. When you go and we have a coding, at least a partial coding thing to do in the Veveverse, but if you have, I was just on a stream this morning with my friend Shauna, and she was saying that I think when she took DMT, the sun became pixelated, and it's just like, oh, you're seeing that we're in a matrix. Like if you have, let's say you code an AI to collect data, eventually it will learn coding, and it will eventually code things that a human couldn't code because a human wouldn't think to code it like that, and it will be efficient, and it will code, and it's just, I literally just got chill down my spine. If we do not control that, technology will if we do not merge with it, if we do not, you're not going to control it. Someone somewhere someday will create an Ultron type thing, and like I said, if we don't find a way to merge with it, that is a very big way, outside of maybe alien invasion or nuclear holocaust, that humans actually cease to exist. Because that's what AI will do. So you really have to be careful. This got really deep really quickly. So let's go back. The dog boy saying, did you see the 3-digit Skywalkers lately? Whales bought them all up. You still have 2%. Damn. All right, the Skywalker lightsaber. Let's see what we got here. I have all my, oh god, my body. Oh, I have all my lightsabers, dude. I had a 2-digit lightsaber. Sold to buy more OMI, and it was a Skywalker one too. Let's see some 3-digit ones. So it's $26 or $27 for the normal ones. Oh wow, the cheapest is $600 for sub 100. 104 for 255. Okay. All right, so 188 for 188. That's a pretty cheap 3-digit one. 802 for 98. Yeah, that's it. There's so few of them for really cheap. There's only one 3-digit one for $100 or less. That's wild. That is wild. I don't think I have any. I'm gonna check my editions though. And I'll keep you posted. No, I only have 4 and 5-digit ones. I don't know if I have them for all of mine. Let's check. Ahsoka Tano. Nope, it's a 4-digit. Kylo Ren. Let's see what Kylo Ren is. Kylo Ren is a 4-digit as well. All right, Mace Windu. I got 3 Mace Windus. Let's see if any of these are. Nope, they're all 4 digits. All right, Yoda. I think I got a couple Yodas. I have 2 Yodas. All right, let's see, and they're only $20 each. I was not farting. That was they are both 5-digit. So yeah, I don't have anything crazy good. But good job on how. Oh, Jordan Belfort. That's his name. Wolf of Wall Street. OMI Panda says it wouldn't sell Vader. Yeah, Vader's a grail. Just says search bar. Well, I kind of did a video on that the other day on the updates for the search bar. Pixel Trader says my Loki stack are ready for the Viviverse battles. I whatever Lokis that I sell, I will buy back and then some in the future. But yeah, they're ready to go as well. They're ready to battle. Omi Panda says printing. Wait, what are we printing? Says partner statue deserves a better class D-gens, and I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, I'd love it. Good times. Vault Vision is laughing. It is chilly in here now. I'm gonna put my sweatshirt back on. Yeah. Someday, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of. Oh yeah. Got a little bit of this beefy 5-layer left. Chavez approves. Thank you guys for 50 likes. Means the world. Justin's crying. Omi Panda says you missed my comment. So it says I wouldn't sell Vader. Before that, you said I've been through all the bear markets. This is where to buy solid projects and hold them. Then after that, I said I wouldn't sell Vader. And then you said printing. That's all I got for the last several minutes. Dogboy says, look how many Skywalkers at 66,003 did. Yeah, I saw. Coordinated effort. I can see it. Well, people definitely want 3 and 2-digit ones. Totally. Let me take a look at that again. Just for Skywalker. Cheapest 2-digit. 2 digits at 600. And the 3-digit cheapest one is 100. But yeah, there's a lot of. Mr. Squibbs has been. That's so interesting. Clever Jerk as well. And Mr. Squibbs doesn't have a ton of collectibles. It only has 17 sets, but. Oh my god, the dude's got the stuff that he has, though. Number 45, number 47, number 49 partner statues. And number 47 Disney. Number 44 Pride, god damn. Oh, he's got the number 218 AF-15 Secret Rare, 707, others. 187. He's got the first Common Mint, second Parliament 192. Oh my heckin' goodness. Let's do it on Twitter. He is on Twitter. I'm following him. He's founder of Juicer X and Chicago Kale Chip. MC1 Secret Rare Floor Rising due to delisting or bargain hunting stealing. Mr. MC1 that he. Wow. That is wild. Oh, got hiccups. Scoob says, taking a chance, call me crazy, but taking any and all Superman legendaries below a certain price. Keep listings coming. So that was weeks ago though. He doesn't He doesn't tweet a lot. He's selling other low mint comics. DM me. Oh, I should have DM'd him for my. I had a number 202 common of the. It was the lowest common, for first appearance of Kamala Khan, and said I sold it for really really cheap. Okay, sorry. What Mama says, I came out of retirement after 2 years, gonna buy Veve blue chips to sell to OMI whales. Get it, girl, girl. Tell me something, girl. I will never not love Taco Bell. OMI Panda says, oh, okay. Here June says, do you think Al Khan has a stake in Veve only or OMI also? Didn't seem too enthusiastic about OMI in his Twitter space. Maybe I'll ask him when I interview him next week. Be sure to tune in on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I won't be doing much on Sunday and Monday. I do some traveling to do. But yeah. It says, now I got your shirt size for your not financial advice church. Thank you. Justin with the nails. Owen Panda says, I said people are talking about a crypto rally, but the long charts are printing red dots in the oversold area, so be careful. I mean, if we are oversold, then it would make sense that we go to rally, right? Am I misreading that? The long charts are putting red dots in the oversold. Yeah, if the R sizes are oversold, then we should buy a little bit. One of the things I miss that I haven't gotten in a while is the half a pound cheesy potato burrito. That is gold. Jeremy Padauer says, be fair. You gotta like that. Oh. Okay. I don't have a too much. Actually, I think I have the floor of the Veve logo as well. Yeah, 45 fit. I have the floor of the Veve logo if anyone wants to buy that. So who is that? What Mammoth? Honestly, you could buy that right now and the floor can go to 3,700, 3,500 real quick. Or David and Dan in the next couple of days, well, next week, can go and say, hey, here's the November monthly recap, and then and then they could announce more utility for the Veve golden logo, and then what? Well, they and then it could shoot up to 8K. Maybe I should take it down. Maybe I should take it down. And then if there's no announcements for it, then floor it. Because how long do we stay down here for? Crypto pay-in will happen next. Honestly, yeah, crypto pay-in will happen next month anyway. Well, this is hard. I don't know what to do. I don't have a ton of stuff to. Oh, God, hiccups. I don't have a ton of stuff to sell anymore, but I'm waiting for some of this stuff to update. It'll update in a couple weeks. Can't wait. Omi Panda says, yes, short term. Dogboy says, I'm thinking that you're jealous that I didn't give you a U2 shirt. No, I mean, if I would have accepted one, but I mean, I think that was for the team, though. You said, because I think you only gave it to the team. Justin says, peace, man. Owen Panda says, how was your lunch with Dan? That had to be pretty cool. It was with David. It was great. He's just an awesome dude. I'm gonna do it again at some point. And again, this was not David reaching out and saying, hey, Randy, you are such a pillar in this community. We want to take you out to lunch. It wasn't like I just happened to be friends with the person that bought the Gary Basement 101. So yeah, so it wasn't like, me being great or anything. It is just the um, him buying that, and then he decided to take me just because he's a good homie. Um, I get to see him this weekend. Not David, my friend Arya. I wish it was under better circumstances, but I'll get to go give him a hug and say I love you. Always got to do that to your friendos. Justin says, Fan Bam's gifts for the team were awesome. I think they were awesome too. She's one of the sweetest ladies I think I've ever met. She is a trooper on my streams. She is I think an asset to the community. Always doing stuff on Spaces. You should create her own channel. She's on my channel. She's on the Veve Fan Bams. Yeah, or she's on Eva's University. She does a lot of cool stuff for the community, for everyone. Owen Panda says, I hear you. White Mouse says, I'd ask Al what his favorite collectible is on Veve. Yeah, I probably should. I have a few things I have whirling around that I plan to ask him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Because some things, I don't know what would be appropriate too. Because you really don't want to ask him something that is sensitive and have him force him to lie. You don't want to ask him to lie. So they do have to be. Also, that interview is probably going to be. Again, I don't want to think about it too much, because if I think about it too much, I feel like it won't be good, because part of what I do with interviewing people is, kind of loosey goosey. I just go, oh, hey, what's up? And then we just have a conversation. Yeah. It doesn't says, does he follow them much though? Does who follow who much? Oh, does who follow who much? Oh. Well, Mama says probably not, but big drops he might. Oh yeah. He definitely knows. I don't know how many he has, but he definitely knows some of the. Yeah, he definitely knows a lot of stuff that they have brought out. Across the bar and lessons and out scar. Number 2, I'm just saying. All right, hold on one second here. Oh god. Projects. Okay. Like DC, Candy. I don't know what Candy is. Terra Virtuous. As long as everyone is being respectful to each other. On board, seeing posts from their own bags. If we're selling something, then talk straight, not BS. If comics on Palm, no need to attack Veve and vice versa. Can learn from each other. The community voted not to have degradable comics, but it seems to work for DC. Nothing wrong with that. Getting the Veveverse next year, and collectors will be able to bring all their DC comics into it, so it looks good. Critical, same people voted no on Veve. Rand said yes to Palm. They proposed it in the community. Shouted, yeah, that's a good point. All right. What we got here? Dog Boy says, you're right. Twitter folks asked to buy the shirts, but they were one of 4. But you got a Berg shirt because we love you. I do. I wore it. It's in the wash right now. But I did get some love and care the other day. Kelly Bordeaux, how's it going? Says, how much do you think crypto pay-in will affect the floors? I think it'll affect the Grail floors first. Or maybe if this works like Pokemon, people will buy what they like, and then it will go into Grails. So what people like is just going to be, hit or miss. We don't know. But then it'll go into Grails. Generally, that's what happens in collectibles. But that was before people realized you could make so much money with this, Like, Charizard in general, like, base set Charizard was not my favorite. I liked Charmeleon because that was, like, one of my first cards. I liked Rattata because that was one of my first cards. I like Hitmonchan, as Boxer. And then I like Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was my starter. I like that whole evolution line. I like the starters in general. I like Blaine's Charizard because that reminded me of the Charizard that I took a picture of in Pokemon Snap. But yeah, people will go in and they'll buy what they like first, and then it'll float to Grails. But again, that was Pokemon that worked because people were just collecting at first, and then it blew up. Now that you can make money in this, maybe either way, Grails will go up. I remember when everyone thought Cash Out would send everything to the moon. Maybe the macro issues are just too big right now. Yeah, Matt, it's a good point. I mean, Cash Out would have helped because then people didn't want to invest until there was Cash Out, and then when we had Cash Out, we're just kind of in the middle of this recession. So yeah, it's hard. Well, says everyone is holding their gems and USDT. Probably should just hold the gems. It'd be better. Panda says, when the Red Baron drop, I'll love Snoopy. Oh, dude, that'd be dope. Says JK's, but yeah, that'd be dope. Snoopy's a G, man. Snoopy and Woodstock, they're pretty cool. Do we have the peanuts? I don't think we do. That'd be great though. I would love. What was it? Charles Schwab. He's so cool. Dude, Snoopy as a puppy, so heckin' cute. Oh, so heckin' adorable. Okay. All right, doing a stretch there. All right, I've been going for 2 hours, so I'm going to get to other stuff. There's also, like I said, been doing a lot the last 2 days. So I'm going to try to take a rest tomorrow. I'll do something tomorrow, too. Maybe 2 things. Who knows? Everyone, please wish for my back to be better, please. My back's been destroyed for over a week now. Comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you, Adam Awesomeface, for the super chats. Everyone say bye-bye, Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow, meow.